Why do you think the way that you think? Why? Why do you react the way that you react? Why do you conduct yourself the way that you conduct yourself every single day? Do you know why? Do you know where your beliefs come from? Who inspired the way that you think right now? Three of them. Give me three things or people who inspire the way that you think right now. See, these are all the questions that you should ask yourself sometimes as you move forward through life because it helps you understand you and how you move. And it also helps to solidify the idea of reinvention, the idea of becoming whatever it is you're trying to become. When you look at something that doesn't fulfill you, it doesn't it doesn't do enough. Oh, I don't get enough from this. Why is that? Now, of course, if we were having a spiritual conversation, then I would say, well, it's because you're out of alignment. You're not in alignment with the Most High. That's what my answer would be. On a human level, it's a little different. Perhaps there are certain habits that you need to engage more often, certain ones that you need to get rid of. But the way you think is key because that's where it starts. Everything starts right in here. Your thoughts. What do you think about every hour of the day, every single day? What do you think about the most? Where do your thoughts dwell the most? Now, of course, if you are trying to become something different, wouldn't it make sense to think differently than how you thought? Or does that not make sense to you? How can you become a different or engage in a different activity if you think the same way that you thought before? Now, let me create a distinction here. I don't mean you get rid of the things that are beneficial to you. You know, the thing that makes up your character. There are certain things in place in your character that will remain, that are useful. They're useful tools. They're the things that you can use, the things that have elevated you and put you in position that you're in right now. And those are fantastic things. And you want to maximize and expand those things. And then there's the stuff that's not useful, the stuff that hasn't worked, the stuff that has created stagnation. There's no momentum, there's no progress. You're kind of stuck. So when you're stuck, then that requires reevaluation of why that is, because a lot of it is related to how you. So the simple equation to change is perception, the way that you perceive whatever it is. Because you can change the same way that I can. I hold myself accountable for these things. I understand that the key is to change my perception of that particular thing. For example, money. Some people don't like money at all. They're like, you know what? It's the root of all evil. It's the oh man, I can't. That's how they get when they think of money. And then there's some people who look at it slightly different. You know, you look at the most successful people that have it. Not everyone that has it is evil. It is the underlying theme to many evil deeds. Why? Because people invest all of their thought into it, meaning they praise it and put it on a pedestal, which is what you shouldn't do. You don't praise money, but you sort of understand the flow of it. It's currency. It something that's used to get something else. That's all. Something that's used to get something else. That's all. You know, it's a different kind of mindset. And so a successful person who decides to be generous, you know, they say that money enhances who you already are. So if you're an asshole, you're a rich asshole now. If you're a generous person, then you're someone who's rich and generous or wealthy and generous because being rich and being wealthy are two different things. I'm going all over the place right now, but I think the key is reflecting and understanding why you think the way that you think. Where did it come from? Did it come from the media? Did it come from movies? Aha. There's so many movies and media and songs and things that you've watched, the things that you constantly invest your time into. And these things put prints, little baby prints on the way that you think. And all you have to do is look at your habits. Your habits are a reflection of these things. And then you look at, oh, where did I first learn X? See, some people dismiss their childhood. Some people dismiss age 8, 7, 10, 12, 13. How many of you actually look at that and you literally can pinpoint exactly when you started thinking a certain way, and then it morphed into something else at age 28, and then it carried over into 30s, 40s, and up? There's little bitty pieces, you know? People tend not to track these things. They don't pay attention. They just blow through life. The average person just blows through life. They don't really look at themselves. When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? When the cameras are off, when you're not posting stories on IG, when you're not texting homies and swipe left, swipe right, and IG selfies and all that caboodle, when you're not doing that, who are you and are you okay with that? Are you invested in that? What does that mean? See, there's power in the idea of reinvention. There's power in that. The fact that you can go 5 years being one way, switch 5 years or another way, it's pretty amazing. But again, it does require some reflection and understanding because it all starts here. Everything starts here. Thoughts have power. Thoughts become things. These things that are dwelling around in here, you think about it every day. What do you think about every single day, every hour, every minute? What do you think about? Right? That's how you understand. If you can come outside of yourself and look at yourself, you will see all the answers you need to know.